Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your attention,
Please. We are only a few minutes away from the commencement of this evening's graduation, and I would ask that you please start to take your seats. We request your cooperation by ensuring all mobile phones are switched to silent for the duration of the ceremony. Thank you.
Given that they invite people in, and in doing so they make sure that they are safe and comfortable, not only while they are with us, but for all of you this evening, also as you journey home. Now, with this welcome, it's also a pleasure to welcome the graduating officers into the WA Police Force, albeit 15, as I understand it, of the graduating officers have joined following time as cadets or police auxiliary officers. I was reminded as I sat watching the Flame of Remembrance that all the officers would have had the opportunity when they first joined the academy to undertake their training of partaking in a smoking ceremony. That was actually performed by one of my nephews. So it is always special to me that we managed to bookend your graduation, not only welcoming you in, cleansing you for the learning experience that is the academy, but also at this end as you graduate. A little bit about Noongar country. We cover the southwest corner of this state and have 6 seasons rather than 4. We're currently in the season called Bunuroo. We have 14 clans. The clan for the metropolitan area is called Whadjuk. That's why you will sometimes hear welcome to Whadjuk country or welcome to Whadjuk Noongar country. It all melds together. Here in Joondalup, we're in a special place, as close as we are to Lake Joondalup. With the full moon only just waning, Joondal is our word for the shimmer on the lake when it is a full moon. You'll also notice, if you get the chance ever to view the lake aerially, that it's in the shape of a foot. That foot is of the giant spirit woman who, like all Walpole officers, sought to keep the community safe, especially the children and young people. We count on you just as you count on others, on your other colleagues, and on family and friends who've supported you on this journey. I thank you in advance for your service and for the work you will do to keep us all safe. Aboriginal people have been here for more than 3,000 generations, and the spirits of our ancestors love to hear the language of the land. So on your behalf I say, Jorbani Nunuk Jinanjini, Nalakada Jini Nunga Mort Bridia Kayan Kardak Nijabuja. That is acknowledging that we are having this graduation on Noongar country. It is paying respects to elders past and present, as well as to everyone who is here with us tonight. So, I say again, Kaya, I see you. I also say Wanju, our word for welcome. And because we don't have a word for goodbye, I say Bordwin, until we meet again. Thank you everyone, enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Professor Hayward. The Parade Sergeant will now invite the Commissioner of Police and the Minister for Police to inspect the parade. This evening, the motorcycle escorts are led by Sergeant Paul Hagan. He is joined by Senior Constable Nick Kinane, Senior Constable Damien Hawkins, Senior Constable Craig Green, and First Class Constable Don Justin. The Western Australia Police Pipe Band has represented the WA Police Force and the state of Western Australia since 1966. Tonight, our pipe band is led by Drum Major Sergeant Darren King, Pipe Major Mr. Neil Walker, Leading Drummer Mr. Ryan Green. Our award-winning pipe band have won numerous national and international titles, and they are invited to perform at over 200 high-profile policing and community engagement events each year. The mounted commander for this evening is Senior Constable Georgia Cook, on police horse Jethro, alongside First Class Constable Bethany Giles, on police horse Arnold. I now invite Police Chaplain Wayne Warfield to bless the parade.
What a wonderful occasion it is. 'Tis good to be here. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to Gold and Blue squads upon your graduation from the West Australian Police Academy. As you begin your calling as a sworn police officer within the West Australian Police, your new adventure is about to begin. The West Australian community needs you to be their safe set of hands, so that they know that they are safe, secure and protected. We need you to care for yourselves so that you can continue this presence within the communities that you will serve. We acknowledge all officers who have gone before you, perhaps even inspired you to this privileged and significant role within our state. In particular, we recognise Jill Willoughby, who will not only as a former police officer, but continue to care for the wider Blue family as the manager of West Australian Police Legacy and the Police Family Assistance Council, PFAD. To Jill, Paul, Peter, Mark, Peter and Paul, all good biblical names, thank you for your many years of policing. May your next adventure continue to bring you much joy and satisfaction. Gracious God, we ask you to continue to bless these officers and all people who serve. Give them discernment, compassion and courage in the carrying out of their day-to-day duties. Protect them, and when their day's duty is done, bring them home safely to their loved ones. For their family and friends, their significant role models, those who have inspired them, those who cherish them, and those whom they cherish, we ask your continued blessings upon them all. Grant these our prayers, gracious God, as we ask that the light of your Spirit will continue to break through wherever there is injustice, darkness, fear and oppression. that we can all live in harmony with one another. And we pray these things in the name of God, whose Spirit continues to create, redeem, and inspire us. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Warfield. The parade sergeant will now prepare the parade for the march past. We encourage you to cheer and applaud as the graduates pass by.
Anti-review order. By the centre. Work! Stand on! Eight!
During the following presentations, please feel free to take photographs, but we ask that you refrain from encroaching onto the parade ground. I now call upon the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Cole Blanche, APM, to present the Dux Award. The Dux Award is sponsored by LexisNexis and awarded to the officer with the highest level of performance in all aspects of the recruit training program. The recipient for Gold Squad is Constable Sophie Woods. The recipient for Blue Squad is Constable Charles Betts. I now call upon the Honourable Reece Whitby, MLA, Minister for Police, Road Safety, Tourism, Great Southern, to present the Minister's Awards. The Minister's Award is donated by the Minister for Police and awarded to the officer selected by their peers as the person having made the best overall contribution to their squad. The recipient for Gold Squad is Constable Callum Dugmore. The recipient for Blue Squad is Constable Liana Stevens. Thank you, Minister. Please join me again in congratulating these officers. In addition to the graduating officers, tonight's event also features the presentation of a commission to a newly promoted officer by the Commissioner of Police. Promoted to the rank of Inspector, Inspector Glenn Moore. Please join me again in congratulating this officer. Tonight's event also features the presentation of the Commissioner's Medal for Excellence to 3 worthy recipients. This medal is awarded to those who have consistently contributed to the achievement of the goals and values of the WA Police Force, or have undertaken or been involved in a major policing event where their contribution has been significant. I now invite forward Mr. Joseph Catanzaro. In August 2023, First Class Constable Ella Cutler suffered serious injuries in an accident while travelling in Croatia. Denied support under travel insurance, her family desperately needed to raise at least $500,000 to fly her home safely for specialist medical care. As Director of Media and Corporate Communications, Mr. Catanzaro tapped into his extensive media experience and network of contacts to lead fundraising efforts and ensured her safe return home by telling her story and providing comfort to the Cutler family and raising awareness. For this reason, he is a worthy recipient of the Commissioner's Medal for Excellence. Miss Liz Lupino. Ms. Lupino is a valued and exceptional intelligence practitioner, mentor, and leader. She has played significant roles in many successful, complex, and protracted investigations. She played a critical part in the recent restructure of the Intelligence Services Division and the launch of the Identify, Locate, and Associate framework. Under her leadership, the ILA principles have been built from the ground up, developed and training rolled out across the state to tactical intelligence analysts, detectives, tactical intelligence officers, and other frontline officers. It is for this reason she is a worthy recipient of the Commissioner's Medal for Excellence. Ms. Janelle Bailey. Ms. Bailey has successfully led and overseen the building and rollout of significant capabilities and tools which have become critical to the WA Police Force. As Assistant Director of Data Science and Analytics, she has consistently shown an exceptional level of dedication, commitment, and expertise in ensuring the WA Police Force maximises opportunities to identify, develop, and adopt new and emerging technologies to achieve our policing fundamentals. It is for this reason she is a worthy recipient of the Commissioner's Medal for Excellence. I now invite the Honourable Rhys Whitby, MLA, Minister for Police, Road Safety, Tourism, Great Southern, to address the graduates and guests.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that. I'm new in the job, so I wasn't sure you were hearing that at all. Look, it is a pleasure to be here today, this evening, and I want to acknowledge the contribution by Colleen with the Welcome the Country earlier this evening. Can I also acknowledge that we stand on Wajap Noongar Budja. Commissioner Blanche, other officers, distinguished guests, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduates of Gold and Blue Squadrons. What an honour and a privilege it is for me to speak to you tonight as the Minister for Police. Like you, I'm also a new graduate, having been sworn in this morning. This is my first official duty, and there's no better way to start than by attending a police graduation on a beautiful evening here at the Academy. I want to thank my colleague and former Police Minister Paul Papalia for his hard work and dedication. He always backed you in. And I start my time as Western Australia is served by a record number of police officers, with the Academy working at full capacity to graduate quality frontline officers. Tonight, I want to acknowledge all serving police officers, from the Commissioner and his command team through the ranks to the newest probationary constables. I want to pay tribute to those officers retiring tonight, along with other retired officers. Here in Western Australia, we have been incredibly well served by our police force, which is equal to any in the world. In fact, Paul Papalia tells me it's actually the very best in the world. Occasions like this give us a chance to pause and extend our appreciation for that service and the service you make to the West Australian community. I also recognise the presence of so many friends and family members, loved ones here tonight to support you, our graduating officers. It's important that we acknowledge loved ones. Unlike those in uniforms in front of us, loved ones don't get to volunteer for this. But we know the well-being and success of these new officers in their policing careers will be largely due to the support and love you will be giving them in the years to come. Thank you for what you have already done to support our officers and in advance for what lies ahead. You are now all part of the Blue family. To our graduates who step out onto the front line as new probationary constables, the people of Western Australia will always appreciate the sacrifices you will make to keep us safe and protected. It takes courage and commitment to put on the uniform and run towards danger when others run away. You are protecting the largest single policing jurisdiction in the world, across a vast state that takes in many different environments and challenges. This will demand a lot of you and your loved ones. Sometimes you'll be far away or working at times when most of us are enjoying life in safety and comfort. It requires a generosity of spirit and great care for your colleagues and your fellow Western Australians, putting yourself in harm's way for the greater good. But it will also no doubt be a very exciting journey. So on behalf of the people of Western Australia, I thank you for your courage, for your generosity, and for your commitment. Congratulations on your graduation and all the very best for a very fulfilling and successful career. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. I now invite the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Cole Blanche, APM, to address the graduates and guests.
Well, good evening all, and can I echo the words of the Minister? It is a beautiful night for a graduation, so we should be all thankful we are living in this beautiful state of Western Australia. Can I too thank Colleen Hayward. Her welcome to countries are always educational about Australia, but more specifically Western Australia's culture and history, which we know is so rich. Can I also acknowledge and welcome our newest and our new minister who, as he pointed out, was only sworn in less than 12 hours ago, the Honourable Rhys Whitby, MLA, Minister for Police, Road Safety, Tourism and Great Southern. I had the privilege of briefing him this afternoon, and I think my enthusiasm may have overwhelmed him trying to tell all the wonderful stories of our policing history since 1853. But we are proud of our history. As we can see tonight, many police officers have gone before these graduates, and it is a privilege to lead this police force as Commissioner. Can I thank all distinguished guests here tonight and thank all of our partner agencies who work closely with police every day. And can I thank my colleagues from the Western Australia Police Force, in particular all the academy staff who prepare our police recruits to be ready for duty. Most importantly, I want to welcome our newest police officers, your family and your friends, because it is my honour and privilege to officially address those officers from Gold and Blue Squads who have answered the call of duty by joining the ranks of the Western Australia Police Force. Your willingness to undertake vigorous training and to learn the skills and knowledge necessary to serve our community is proof of your character and your integrity. In this job, you will see the best and the worst of our community and be required to remain impartial in the face of adversity. Your greatest support will be your family and friends. And to those of you who are here tonight, I appreciate that you are sharing in a journey with these new officers. I have no doubt you are as proud of them as I am. Their success greatly depends on your continued support. Thank you for helping them achieve their goal of graduating and for the future support in the years to come. Never forget that you are also now part of our Blue family. Our newest officers have earned the honour of being able to serve the people of Western Australia, where every day brings a responsibility to keep our community safe. We do enjoy the trust and the respect of our community because we focus on our policing fundamentals, and it is now your responsibility to ensure that this reputation is upheld. I want you to use your eyes and ears on the street, keep us safe, and never lose your unwavering sense of duty. Already tonight, you've seen examples of outstanding support and service that we enjoy right across our policing family, as I handed out 3 medals for excellence to 3 very well-deserving police staff members. I also congratulate Inspector Glenn Moore on his promotion to the Commission ranks. He stepped forward to work in Meekatharra, and his hard work has been rewarded. But my most exciting part of the night, in a few moments, we will recognise 6 police officers who have recently retired after impressive and dedicated careers. They are Assistant Commissioner Paul Zanetti, APM, Inspectors Peter Branchy and Mark Fleskens, APM, and Senior Sergeants Peter Woolens and Paul Tubman, who between them are responsible for 177 years of service between them. And I will specifically say thank you to Assistant Commissioner Paul Zanetti, who as a new Commissioner and a new Assistant Commissioner in 2018 gave me very good strong counsel, advice and guidance over his 40 plus years of service. Marching these retired officers out is special because these men and women, we'll talk about Jill Willoughby in a moment, have served extraordinary duty across this state to the people of Western Australia. So I ask all the crowd that we save the biggest applause for them. Joining them will be Jill Willoughby from Police Legacy. She's also an OAM recipient. She retires for a second time, but not from police, after backing up 35 years as a police officer, but a further 16 years in managing WA Police Legacy. There will be people in the crowd who have been the beneficiary of Jill's care and love. And I would ask that you save an extra special applause for Jill's commitment to serving WA, but certainly police officers, particularly those families of police officers who have lost their life in the service to their community. It's a very special night tonight. They will be marched off the parade ground shortly as a mark of honour and respect. So please save a long and loud round of applause for all those officers who gave most of their adult life serving the people of Western Australia. And with these fine examples, I urge you to take pride in your work and to embrace the challenges that will come with being a police officer. Before I finish, I want to ask all the crowd to look out on the parade ground. The banner party, the parade commander, the mounted branch, the pipe band, and the police motorcycles from road policing. They put their blood, sweat and tears into bringing this for you tonight for the graduates. So let's give them a round of applause for what an amazing job they have done. Graduates, I ask that you stay true to your training and never forget the values that have led you to this profession: your duty, teamwork, integrity and care. Congratulations to our newest WA police officers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Could all guests please stand for the national anthem? Officers in full uniform are required to salute. Please feel free to sing along if you so wish.
Parade, national salute, salute.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Take post. And then banner party. By the centre. Win.
Members of the Western Australia Police Force are afforded the honour of being marched off the parade ground as a sign of recognition for their dedicated service to the community of Western Australia. It is our honour tonight for the Western Australia Police Force to march off the following members: Assistant Commissioner Paul Zanetti, APM. Assistant Commissioner Zanetti joined the WA Police Force on the 28th of April 1981 and went on to become a detective, serving across various investigative roles during his early career. He became a commissioned officer in 2003 and was further promoted to Assistant Commissioner in 2012. In 2013, he was awarded the Australian Police Medal in recognition of his distinguished service to the community of Western Australia. Detective Inspector Peter Branchy. Detective Inspector Branchy joined the WA Police Force on the 9th of April 1979 and has since served in investigative and detective roles across various regional and metropolitan locations. In 2005, he became a commissioned officer where he was promoted to the rank of inspector and has since overseen a number of complex investigations. Inspector Mark Fleskens, APM. Inspector Fleskens joined the WA Police Force on the 7th of January 1980 and has since served in various patrol, inquiry officer, road policing and community engagement roles. In 2019, he was awarded the Australian Police Medal in recognition of his distinguished service to the community of Western Australia. Later that year, he became a commissioned officer when he was promoted to the rank of inspector. Senior Sergeant Peter Woolens. Senior Sergeant Woolens joined the WA Police Force on the 17th of September 1979 and has since served at various regional and metropolitan locations. He has spent 21 years of his career as officer in charge and purposely applied for these roles as he felt that this action could have a beneficial effect for both the community and the officers under his command. Senior Sergeant Paul Tubman. Senior Sergeant Tubman joined the WA Police Force on the 1st of July 1985 and went on to serve in various investigative roles before becoming a detective. Between 2004 and 2006, he undertook a secondment with the Australian Federal Police International Deployment Group in the Solomon Islands and was later awarded the Police Overseas Service Medal in recognition of his service. Upon his return to Australia, he served in various forensic positions, contributing to the resolution of serious crime. Ms. Jill Willoughby, OAM. Ms. Willoughby joined the WA Police Force on the 3rd of April 1978 and from 1993 has also served as a board member for the WA Police Legacy, a position she held alongside her frontline policing role. She retired from the WA Police Force in 2009 after 35 years as a police officer and was appointed manager at WA Police Legacy. She has since dedicated her time in the support and service to widows, widowers, and legatees. In 2022, she was awarded the Medal of the Order of Australia in recognition of her service to the community through police organisations. Could all guests please stand while the police banner and retiring members are marched off the parade ground? Officers in uniform are required to salute and hold the salute until the banner halts.
Banner Party Commander, march off the banner and retiring members.
Please be seated. This now brings us to the conclusion of tonight's graduation. The parade sergeant will now prepare the parade for the final march past and dismiss the parade. Afterwards, the constables will have official photographs taken before refreshments are served upstairs in the Academy Cafe. Please feel free to cheer and applaud as the graduates march past. Thank you for attending this evening's graduation and have a lovely evening.
Gold squad, can you come into the photo, please? Gold squad, come to the photo. Police squad, come on to the photo. Police squad, come on to the photo. Just form up on the right hand there. Let's go, police squad, if you can come.
crazy, mate. Go crazy.